I'm setting the screen up. Hold on. Come on, YouTube. Shit. Oh, bro.
Josiah was always going to come to South Dakota State. That was never a question of his allegiance. It's been a quiet first half, by the way, for Joe. He got 19 points in that victory. All of his
feed that time from George. Markkanen's got his team on the board to start the game for the Jazz.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Now, here is George. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Ball no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Kessler. Sexton with it. Outside, George. Julius Randle with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Ball with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Outside, Markkanen. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, here's George. Outside, Markkanen. Lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. And it's Sexton penetrating. Good on the shot.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
Up top, Randle. Fires, high post. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring offense.
Kessler with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Minnesota in the lead. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Pass to George. Right side, Markkanen. Over Edwards. They get it back. Here's Kessler. The open look here for Sexton. Goes up with it again. Outside for George. Sexton on the wing. 5 on the clock. Missed it, even after all those chances. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Stolen by Kessler. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Making a change here. So it's the Jazz now, trailing by 2. Outside Williams. Back to Sexton. Takes the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Ball from long range. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. George with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. It's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Ball. He has yet to score. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here is Edwards. He's got 7. Spins. 4 on the shot clock. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Edwards got 9.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Williams gets the bucket. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Sexton for 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Randall. Outside, Ball. Pass to McGee. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Jazz making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Screen by Simmons. McGee in the corner. For three, Edwards. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Utah's shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Clarkson. Misses from close range. Here's Simmons. The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Both shots good from the stripe. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Jazz. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Over in the corner, Williams. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Here's Collier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Here's Collier. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Juzang. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier. 17-foot shot on the way. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now Reed. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jazz trailed by 4. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Juzang. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Here's Juzang following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Williams. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Alexander Walker. No good with the layup. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
McGee with the block. They retain possession. The kick out to Williams. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Here's Simmons. And he lays it straight in. Simmons got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Juzang. Here's Collier. Defended by DiVincenzo. They set the screen. On the wing, Williams. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably
Oh, Big McGee playing dirt. I'm slapping the shit out of him.
One there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And that one falls for Williams. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Sexton. Minnesota with the rebound.
Flatness was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Here's Edwards. Ball surveying the defense. Good on the triple. Ball's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The shot by George, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Sexton grabs the board.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
And here is Ball after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. Back to Ball. Angle right side. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Outside, Sexton. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. Pass to Randall. And here is McDaniel. No scoring in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
The Timberwolves get all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That one is no good.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Stolen by Ball. Over to the left wing. Pass to Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
Well, look, just the sheer size of Gobert is a problem in there.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Randall. Stolen by George. And here's Sexton. Stolen by Ball. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And recognized the change in possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
And George, here we go. Kessler with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Jazz making a switch here. Timberwolves leading by 4. .115 left in the second quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Screen by Simmons. That one drops for him. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Here is Carney. Right side, Collins. Pass to Carney. Sexton for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Carney, and it's Carney with the jam.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now Simmons, 8 points for him. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Stolen by Collins. It's not going to go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Sexton. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Clock at 4. Fades. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Minnesota has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Out to the right wing. Jazz passing it around. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Pass to Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Here's Collier. He has 5. Pass to Hendricks. Over Randall. Another shot. And another shot. Dermonenko. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate. Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating. Frustrating as heck.
A nice shot by McDaniel. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Sexton on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 10.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Gobert, the screen. Edwards can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. The muscle from Edwards.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Collier. He has 5. Driving in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Julius Randle picks one up. So both teams changing it up here. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Now, here's Sexton. 10 points for him.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
And it's Edwards, top of the key. Lets it go with the 3. Look at Edwards, slotting home the 3.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Here's Collier. He's got 7. Stolen by Ball. Here's Randle. The shot's good. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 9. Shot clock at 4. Rebound, Minnesota.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Pass to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And they get it. And rebounded by McDaniels.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Randle from outside. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. The first free throw is good.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done. Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Outside, George. Clarkson outside. And the shot falls short this time. Minnesota with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Outside for Simmons. Now Reed. Beyond the arc. Here's McGee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Minnesota leading by 8. And here's Edwards from the arc. And they get it back. It's hauled in by George.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Down low, the 8-footer. No good from Simmons. Jazz trailed by 8. Pass to Dermanenko. Back to George. Now, here's Dermanenko. Clarkson with the ball. Edwards defending. Dermanenko misses. Here's Minnesota. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Edwards with it. He's got 27. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. McGee. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And it's denied. Here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. And that one, good. Williams has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Now here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Minnesota leading by 7. Right side, Ball. It's up a 3. Rebound, Utah.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Simmons. Count that bucket.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate. As they score. Foul line down.
Jazz trailed by 7. Pass to Williams to the right side. Now here's Williams. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Collier after Ben Simmons' bucket. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Simmons. Inside. And Reed throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here's Clarkson. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Reed. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Clarkson for 3. Reed with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Reed. For the 3. It's good from long range. Reed got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Ball. Here's Collier. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's Utah.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Screen by Simmons to the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out to Clarkson. Clarkson missing again. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
Here's Randall. Here he goes. And Randall throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is George. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves leading by 11. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Sexton. Misses the layup. Here's Randall. Utah with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And, look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Back to Markkanen. There's a screen by Collins. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Fires from deep. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Hits it from three-point range.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Pass to Edwards for three. And it's Edwards, a three of his own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The Jazz making a switch here. Jazz trailed by 10. George looking over the floor. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Fires from the wing. Kept alive. Out to Edwards. Those three-pointers off the mark. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Outside, Sexton. Takes a three. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Ball. And here's Randall. Outside, Edwards. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Now, here's Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. And once again, off the mark by Utah.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. He played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
40 seconds left in the game. And Sexton has it in the corner. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by Sexton, no good. From outside the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And So it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he waiting on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemy. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. We them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo! Walking down Madison, some things mean more when you used to not have it. I really came from selling CDs in the packages to living out my childhood dreams. Who could imagine this? I know what it's like to be broke, so I'ma cherish this. Born king, hustler, soul running through my heritage. Broken bummy, man, sometimes it was embarrassing, but held my honor. These walking around him meritless. That's why you only believe half of what these tell you. I knew my drive had to be stronger than my fear of failure. I knew my time was coming, getting banks, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green, the missing link, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all ever knew these actors portray. But hey, one chance just to make it at the city, huh? Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. I'm a go-getter, yeah, a code. I remember bank account really had no figures, now I'm chilling. Someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision, I see it with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up, I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that, they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't busted. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the play. One chance just to make it at the city, huh? Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. Now I ain't saying money is everything. It sure make things a lot more convenient for real.
Starlight, it's electric. Starlight, it's electric. I can smell the summer coming off your soul. Let me find a sign to realize it all.
jewels that'll break my rules. On front page, see you. Page 6, call me for the interview. But can you look afford my view? Only bad ones in my crew. And you know that I'll ride in two. Then plus me, plus we, plus you. Catch a flight for the weekend, and I was thinking Mallorca could be real cute. I was born kinda spoiled and rude, and there's not much that I can do. So, what's up? Better fix your face or step. Better get everything I want. And I know you're gonna really give it up, cause breaking news. You gon' make that noise. Breaking news. You gon' make that noise. Breaking news. You gon' make that noise. Breaking news. Breaking news. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight.